Hey, shalom at this time, people of Yah, the people of Yah. I'd like to come before you this time, once again. This is Yah's deck, the Messiah of Yah, brothers and sisters. We are the chosen ones of Yah, brothers and sisters, the nation of Yah at this time in captivity, brothers and sisters. Coming through Yah news. So at this time, our brothers and sisters, may the peace of Yah come upon you when you learn to obey Him. It's very important that we cover the words of Yah. I have quite a bit to show you, to share with you, with my family at this time. We're in captivity in the European year of 2015. I say it that way because that's the way we calculate the time, because of captivity. This harsh punishment y'all put on upon our nation because our people did a harsh thing against y'all, a terrible, wicked thing against y'all that no other nation done to the idols they serve. They turn from. Brothers and sisters, that's what our ancestors have done. They put us in under this condition at this time, brothers and sisters. And so since that time, a lot of confusion came. Since the time y'all brought the curses upon our nation, brothers and sisters, and y'all told our nation through the prophets that all these things was going to occur to our nation, and we was going to lose our heritage, and even to the point of forgetting who we are. And during that time, brother, sister, a lot of records got lost, stolen, destroyed, brother, during that time period. Yes, nation as well try to wipe us out as a nation. You can read that in Psalms 83. So I'm gonna try my best not to keep too long, but as much I must cover, because we got to talk about this the Sabbath as well, brothers and sisters. That is very important, because I know many people keep it, and many people desire to keep it. Yes, I used to keep it according to the ways of the European people, the way I've been taught, but not according to the words of Yah. Because there's one thing before I get into this message, and where our ancestors failed, they stopped following every detailed words of Yah. Everything is important. Every single word of Yah that He gave them is a matter of life or death. It's a matter of compliance with Yah, obedience to Yah, and agreement with Yah. Nobody, think about your own self. When you deal with children or anybody, if you got a business, you don't want them to leave out one thing because it could cost you your business or a business deal that involves sometimes a large sum of money. Think about these things, brothers and sisters, and look at it like that as well. It's so personal with y'all. It could throw the whole thing out of line. Think about at the beginning, when Hawa sinned, it's Eve sinned. Life entered into the world at that point, and she influenced her son, not her son, her husband, to do likewise. So death came upon all mankind since that point. So according to the records we have, brothers and sisters. So you got to look at that, brothers and sisters, as well. And so y'all gave the Torah to Moshe to give to our nation, the 12 tribes in the wilderness, after they came out of the land called Mizraim, out of captivity. A lot of our people did not want to go, but we was forced out anyway. So Yah gave them the Sabbath as well in the wilderness. You can see that, to keep, to observe, as a sign between Him and them, to know that they serve Yah, brothers and sisters. But our people did not keep, as you're going to see in these scriptures, did not keep the covenant of Yah. They broke it. So Yah punished them and sent our people to be punished for a long period of time, without all these luxuries that was given to us, all this benefit, a life Yah gave to us. The God is to protect us, to keep peace between Yah and us. So, brother, let's get into this. We got to see this, because this is for verification. This is for to get you back to Yah. to get you in accordance with, in agreement with Yah. We got to know our past history. That's where a lot of people fail to teach and don't know. They can't teach because they don't know. Because their teachers have not taught them the past of Yah. Our past history in association with Yah as a nation. Because each law have statutes and judgments based on if you keep them or don't keep them. And Yah give us instructions how to keep laws. You got to know that, brothers and sisters. I can't wait, but I don't want to get into that right now. So let me get into this. I'm starting off with the book called Hosea from a translation called the Living Bible. So I'm going to start at chapter 1 and read the whole chapter real quick. So it reads right here. I'm trying to get the focus because it's going out. I'm trying to adjust my camera to keep to bring better focus right here. You see right here. It said these are the messages from Yah. They got the word Lord, but that was a substitution word. You got to look into that. To Yah, to Hosea, the prophet. See the son of Barai. During the reigns of these 4 kings of Yada: Uzziah, Yathan, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, and one of the kings of Yashael. See, they got Jeroboam, son of Joash. And so here is the first message. I would that the thing wouldn't hate when they do that. It go in and out. Let me turn this camera up. See, kind of keep the focus. I might got too much light shining on it. So then right here say, here's the first message. Yah said to Hosea, go and marry a girl who is a prostitute. See, all of this is for the purpose to, and to show and illustrate how Yah is dealing with us and what we did against Yah. That's why he told him, go marry this girl that is a prostitute. Because our people was prostituting themselves, turning from Yah and start following the ways of the nation and serving the Elohims, the gods, the El-Els, the idols, but not Yah. See? So that's why he's showing this sign back to them through this prophet right here. See right here, it say, let me get my focus again. I hate this delay. But this real life dealing with the camera I'm dealing with. It's a girl who is a prophet. I mean a prophetess. Not a prophet, excuse me. Prostitute. So that some of her children will be born to you from other men. You see that? I hate this camera. Let me turn this light up a little bit more. See, can I get rid of that? Okay. Too much. This other light conflicting with the light on my camera. So right here it says, a girl who is a prostitute, so that some of her children will be born to you from other men. This will illustrate, see, show the way my people have been untrue to me. Committing open adultery, see, against me by worshiping the other gods, but the idols are ill, but worshiping Elohims. See, we're dead. And so Hosea married Gomer, daughter of Deblian, and she conceived and bore him a son. And Yah said, name this child Yasrael, for the valley of Yasrael I am about to punish the king Yahu, see, dynasty, to avenge the murder. See Yahu right here? Avenge the murders he committed. In fact, I will put an end to Yah as an independent, see right there, kingdom. See, this is very important what we get into, brothers and sisters. He's showing, and then that prophecy was fulfilled like 25 years later. He put an end to the kingdom of the northern tribes, the 9 tribes that was in the northern border, above Shalom. So keep that in mind. So he allowed the Assyrians to come in. See right here, I will just show you this real quick. It's a prediction of Assyrian conquest of Yashael 25 years later. So right there, so let me keep reading. It says, I read that part. It said, okay, right here. See, it said, the kingdom, breaking the power of the nation in the valley of Yasriel. Soon, Gomer had another child. This one, a daughter. And Barah, see they got God, but it's Barah, the creator, said to Hoshea, name her Lo Ruhema, meaning no more mercy. For I have no more mercy upon Yashael to forgive her again. See that? At that time, so keep that in mind. We're going over history, but I will have mercy on the tribe of Yada, and I will personally free her from her enemies without any help from her armies or weapons. See, that's talking from the time they went into Babylon. So keep that in mind. See, it say help from her armies or her weapons. See, it's after Gomer had weaned Lo Ruhema, she again conceived this time and gave birth to a son. And Barah said, call him Lo Ami, meaning not mine. For Yashael is not, they got Israel is not mine, and I am not her Barah. See, creator. See, Yah is the one that say, you don't belong to him no more. So when he cut you off, nothing you do is pleasing in his sight. These are things you got to know, brothers and sisters. When he cut you off. But he didn't cut out the nations off of it. So let's cover this. It's right here. It said, yet the time will come when Yashael shall prosper. See, so you know there'll be a time period where the northern nation is out of the land, and she's going to begin to prosper again and become a great nation. In that day, see, so in that day, her people will be too numerous to account, like the sand along the seashore. It said, then, instead of saying to them, you are not my people, I will tell them, you are my sons, the children of the living Barak. So keep that in mind. So let's read a little bit more here. It said, then the people of Yada and Yashael will unite. See? And have one leader. And they will return from exile. You get that? See, we're uniting. So let me run this through you real quick. I read to you before right here. See, we got to gather the southern tribe gathered. Then we're going to gather with the northern tribe. That would have shown you right there. But right here, this is how we're going to gather and who's going to gather you. This is what you got to know right here. I'm going to add this to show you as much I can show you, but I'm going to show you right here real quick. Because it's here little and there little to put all that together, to know all of this right here. In Isaiah, what is Yashayah the prophet, 11 right here, and verse 12 right here, say, he will raise a flag among the nations, see, for them to rally to. It's talking to him. To gather, to rally also mean get organized. He will gather the scattered. You see, Yashael, Yah, what the scriptures, what they say, Israelites from the ends of the earth. It said, then at last, the jealousy between Israel and Yah will end, and they will not fight each other anymore. So you got to know that history. Together, they will fly against the nation possessing their land. See? So keep that apart right there. So you know that it's come the time the Messiah is uniting, calling the people to get organized. He's the one that do the gathering. So keep that in mind. To support what I just showed you, let me go right here to Micah real quick. Just put a seal on this. You got to see these things and know these things. It's here, Lord. It's all given through the prophets. See, this is our guide. How we coming back together by the hand of Yah. So you're saying you waiting on Yah. Yah give you the Messiah, let you know it's time to get organized. So we can get see, organization is an organization which is a nation, a body of people coming together under the guidance and under the plan of Yah. See, the Messiah is the one who equipped with this knowledge to bring all this about by the will of Yah, who is doing it. See, remember Yah said the word will not turn back void. Right here in Micah, which is Micaiah, who is like Yah, chapter 3, verse 12. Let's hit it right here, 13. It said, the time will come, oh Yashael, Yah, see, it's talking about the time of the end of captivity, when I will gather you. At that, all that are left, see, and bring you together again like sheep in a fold, like a flock in a pasture, a noisy crowd, see, coming together. The Messiah, see right there, said the Messiah, I showed you before who opened the breach, see, who break you out of captivity. That's what it's showing you right there. See, the Messiah will lead you out of exile. You get that? That's the leader. The Messiah is the. Everybody should know the Messiah is the seed of David that is going to be the king, the prince who leads you out of captivity. So the Messiah is there with you in captivity to leave you out of captivity. So always remember that. Messiah was born in the land of captivity with you, to know the condition we are in, to learn the time of Yah. Remember Yah said He's going to put His ruach, His spirit, and make a quick work out of Him. So He will have the knowledge how to guide you, how to lead the nation of Yah. That is in a state of confusion. You see that. You see it all on the internet. All the different teachings of going out, but not the teaching, the pure teaching of Yah. What is the real salvation of Yah? And it's plain. I know it. And I'm showing you right here, brother. So see right here, say the Messiah will lead you out of exile and bring you through the gate of your city of captivity back to your own land. See, it goes again. Your king will go before you, and Yah leads on. See, Yah is our ultimate head. Messiah is the servant of Yah that leads you back to Yah. So keep that in mind, brothers and sisters. That's the plan of Yah, how you coming back to Yah, into your own land. To bring our body together right here. Again, this back in Hosea chapter 1, verse 11. Then the people of Yah and Yashael will unite. You see that? Now, I'll show you how we're going to unite. The Messiah gather you to organize you. And from here to there, and we all going to link up in a location and return back home to get our land back. So all these things will be worked out as we plan together, get organized. See, please focus back. I'll get this thing to work right. It said, then, I'll keep moving it, then the people of Yah and Yashael will unite and have one leader. You see that? And they will return from exile together what a day it will be, the day when Barah was sow his people in fertile soil of their own land again. Remember that? I just read you that. So keep that read that. Hold fast there. The Father is so detailed. He gave his plan to the prophets to show you for the last days what going to take place. It was given to me to put this all together to show you. Right here, and we're going to go to Yeremiah, they call Jeremiah chapter 23. I'm adding this in to show you this how important it is. See right here, 5 to 6 of chapter 23 of Yeremiah, they call Jeremiah. But right here say, for the time is coming. Remember we read that the time is coming again from the prophets. It's talking about the end time of captivity. Says Yah, when I will place a righteous branch upon King David's throne, he shall be king who shall rule with wisdom and righteousness. They got dealt with righteousness and cause righteousness to prevail everywhere throughout the earth. See, in his lifetime. And this is his name. See, right here, you never knew the name of the Messiah. To now, I'm beginning to show you. We heard many names. Yahshua, Jesus, Jesus, Yahushua, Yahushua, Yahushua. So many names. Yes, that probably was people's names of the past. But the end time of captivity, Yah reveals right here, brothers and sisters. Who is the leader? In his name, you will know him. If you accept the words of Yah. It said, this is his name. Yah is equal. See, they got the word Lord right here. If you do your study, you see that you'll find out the translators added the word Lord in replace of the name of the creator Yah and the word God to hide the name of the creator Yah. But it's Yah and righteousness mean Sedek. And also someplace you can find Tiskenu. But it's Yah Sedek is the name of the Messiah. Yah Sedek. Right here. It said at that time, see, Yah will be saved and Yah will live in peace. See? So keep that in mind. Then it'll tell you, go on tell you a little bit more. And that day the people will no longer say when Yah take an oath as Yah live, who rescued the people out of Yashael, the people of Yashael from the land of Egypt. But they will say, as Yah live, who brought the Yahudim back to their own land of Yashael, they got Israel from the countries to which he had exiled them. See, so keep that in mind. See, so the two nations coming back together. We cover that. I show you the name of the Messiah, who is your leader, right there, brothers and sisters. Some of your translators worded a little different. They have you thinking you're going to choose the leader. No, you already see that right there. Y'all already put the leader from the branch of David. Give you his name. He put the leader. See, so right there, that's how you know that translation was off. To throw you off. So right there, I'm going to read right here. I'm going to go right down to chapter 2, read a little bit. Chapter 2, verse 10 and 11 of Hosea the prophet. So let me give me a moment. Let me get there. It's right here. It said, now I will expose her nakedness in a public for all her lovers to see. No one will be able to rescue her from my hand. See, if you go back up, it's talking about the tribe of Yashael Yah. See, the people of Yah. Because our people turned and did not listen to the prophet that turned back to Yah. So Yah said, I'm going to punish them. I'm going to expose her nakedness, her sins. That's what he's talking about. See, and see right there, this show you right here, and will be. It said, and no one will be able to rescue her from my hand. See right there, point to you right there. As we're going to keep reading, you're going to see no Messiah never came. That's why you know the New Testament is false, brothers and sisters. He said, no one. If he's going to punish you, why he going to send 2,000 years ago somebody to save you, to redeem you, and you're still not in your land? You know that's false once you read the prophets. See, everything is in the prophets. What Yah done. See, I'm reading you just the judgment of Yah. The sentencing phase of Yah. The penalty, punishment. He said, nobody going to be able to rescue you. me, which is save you, deliver you. They say they died for your sin. None of that. He already said 2/3 are going to die in all the lands of the earth. See right here, let me continue. This right here, when we go talk about the 7 real quick. It said right here, please do read all of this. For the second time, I'm not going to read all, but all this will show you more information concerning what our people have done to y'all and why he sent this sentence came right here. He said, look, now I will expose her nakedness in public for all her lovers to see, and no one will be able to rescue her from my hand. He said, I will put an end to all her joys and her parties, holidays, and feast days. See right here, this for Hosea from the book called this translated called Scriptures. This is how they have it in 2 verse 11 of Hosea. And it shall call and I shall cause all her rejoicing in her festival, which is feast, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, even all her appointed times to cease. See, only y'all can stop something. See, that's why when you go in the prophet, you'll see these laws is forever. Yes, they forever, but when y'all punish you, because when y'all put a clause in there, he told you part of the covenant, if you disobey me, a curse gonna come upon you. But if you obey me, keep all these laws, statutes, and judgments, I will bless you. See, so y'all punish that for a period of time and say, you're not accepting nothing. You're going to see that as I continue. So keep in mind. So right there, that punishment came on our nation. So I'm going to go to chapter 2, verse 17 to 27 of the, and continue off in the book right here called Hosea the prophet. Right here. It said, oh, Yashael, he's talking to them again, the northern nation. I will cause you to forget your idols, and their names will not be spoken anymore. So he said, this is when y'all going to ever change the heart towards our people. He said, at that time, I will make a treaty between you and the wild animals, birds, and the snakes, not to fit each other anymore. And I will destroy all weapons, and all wars will come. This is way at a distant time from now. I just want to read it. It said, then you will lie down in peace and safety and unafraid. And I will bind you to me forever with chains of righteousness, see? And righteousness and love and mercy. And I will betray you to me in faithfulness and love. And you will really know me then as you never before. See, it's going to be greater. So in that day, says Yah, I will answer the pleading of the sky for clouds to pour down water on the earth and answer to its cry for rain. See, and the earth can answer the parched cry of the grain, and the grapes and the olive trees for moisture, and the dough, and the whole grain chorus shall sing together that Barak sows, and he has given all. See, at that time I will sow a crop of Yashaelites, what they say, Israelites, and raise them for myself. Talking about back in the land. See, he's gonna put us back in the land. And I will pity those who are not pitied. I will say to those who are not my people, now you are my people. And they will reply, you are our Barak. So I want you to keep that in mind, because that is very important, brothers and sisters, right there. I want you to see that right there, as well as I'm going to go to, I want to cover something real quick. Because I show you right there, I'm going to get into chapter 3, right here, Hosea verse 1. It said, then Yah said to me, go and get your wife again and bring her back to you and love her, even though she love adultery. For y'all still love Yashael. Y'all see right there, it's taking you back. Though she has turned to, see, they got other gods, Elohims, and offered them choice gifts. So I brought her back from her slavery for a couple of dollars and 8 bushels of barley. And I said to her, you must live alone for many years. See, this is another illustration. Do not go out with other men, nor be a prostitute. I will wait for you. See, this illustrates, showing again the fact that Yashael will be a long time without a king or prince. Remember I said that before. If y'all say you're gonna be a long time again, how somebody named they call Jesus, Yahweh Shai, coming to do anything for you? When y'all say you're gonna be a long time without, and I read as said the early verse said nobody will be able to help you. Now all of a sudden the European put us in captivity. Y'all allowed them to enslave us, and they come with a new book and added to and made a translation with all the different books together and put in there. Somebody died for you 2,000 years ago, redeemed you. The Lamb, His blood was the covering for your sin to make atonement for you, but you still in captivity, and the same European people still killing you. Think about that, brothers and sisters. Hear the words of Yah right here, what He told the northern nation that's still scattered in the earth. Right here, give me a moment. It said, for Yah still love you. So I'm going to go to the illustration part. This is the illustration fact that Yashael, y'all see right there, will be a long time without a king or a prince and without an altar, so a slaughter place, a temple, a priest, or even idols. Because afterward, they will return to Yah. This is very important. See, it's after, this is the end time of captivity. It's afterwards. See, after the long time in captivity. Why do you think we waking up at this time? Because, and then, not we waking up, you seeking Yah, and you begin to seek the real Messiah. Right now, a lot of people seeking the fake Messiah because, see, that's when the Christians came. The Europeans came and went and tried to supersede Yah, but they put it back 2,000 years ago. They're out of date. Before the captivity, the bulk of the heavy captivity came, they're saying He came 2,000 years ago. Our people didn't seek Yah 2,000 years ago because they went in captivity a little bit over 2,000 years ago. And Father said, already said for a long time, you're going to be without a king. See, and then they put a long time ago, a king came for you. So think about it. Let's cover this right here. Y'all did what the y'all words say. It said, this illustrate. Let me get it back. Get my focus in. Give me a moment. It said, if I get my focus back, I can bring this home to you, brothers and sisters. There's gonna be a part 2, because I got much to cover. It said, this illustrate the fact that Yashael will be a long time without a king or a prince, and without an altar and temple and priest. So learn these things. If the after they will return to Yah, their Barah, and to the Messiah. See that? Their king. And they shall come trembling. See, they come. See, when you're coming, I got to emphasize on it. When you're coming, you're not there yet. See, you're coming with Yah and the Messiah. When you turn back after a long time, remember Yah said the Messiah going to be there calling you to rally. They're going to raise the flag. That's the sign of Yah's salvation. Isaiah chapter 11:10. Showing Yah words is among you, brothers and sisters. That He's spoken, but not of His word His word is his word that he communicate. And he gave to the prophet to tell you what's going to take place. But the Messiah that he spoke in his words that's going to be there is among you. You ain't going to see y'all right now, but you're going to see the Messiah right now telling you by the words of Yah that he gave to our prophets of old, our family of old, to tell you that our people rejected. It's right here, brothers and sisters. Take the words of Yah to heart if you trust Yah. It's after they will return to Yah, their Barah, and to the Messiah, their King. They shall come trembling. See that? Submissive to Yah and to his blessings in the end time. See, the end time, I want you to know, at the end time of captivity. See, punishment is when you end captivity. But the end, y'all talking about not the end of the world, but the end of captivity. Remember the blessings and the curses. When you come in with the blessings of Yah, the curses got moved back by regathering. Remember, one of the number one curses came on our people. Y'all promised you're going to separate us. And he did. That's why he sent that nation, the Greek people, in to get us out of the land. Kill so many escaped, took others into captivity. And the other nations came and scattered all over the earth into other lands. So get this right here. And they shall come trembling, submissive to Yah and to his blessings. Remember, if you come to the blessings of Yah, you just stepped out of the curses. That's the end time. The end time is the end of the curses. And the sign of the end of the curses with Ezekiel chapter 37. He told Ezekiel to speak to these dry bones. And they're going to stand up exceedingly huge army. Put some new in them. He said, when I pour out the spirit in them, they're going to rise up and go home. See? The end of your captivity. Let me hit it real quick. Because I want you to meditate. I'm going to end it off soon so I can come up with part 2 because it's so potent. I don't want to put everything in the car. I want you to end off meditating on that. Because this is super important that you get it, family. The end time. Europeans lied to you in that New Testament. People think the end of the world. They think the end of they think what's up next is the day of Yah. Up next is not the day of Yah. Day of Yah don't come to after we build the third temple, brothers and sisters. You got to know it and be reconciled back to Yah. I'm gonna show you that again, but not indeed the video's coming, but soon. I already did it. I'm going to Ezekiel 37 right here. Let me get it. Ezekiel chapter 37 at this time is so important, brothers and sisters. I would that you take the time to study these things out for yourselves, brothers and sisters. It's the every word of Yah be covered. 4 times he mentioned about his spirit being poured out. Let me get to that point. I'm going to start off. Let me see where I'm going to start off at real quick. 8. Let me go to 7. It said, so I spoke these words from Barah, just as he told me to. And suddenly there was a rattling noise from all across the valley, and the bones of each body came together and attached to each other as they used to be. See, this is a vision. And then, see, now it's talking about knowledge, really. But in the vision, show you bones. So, because we living. So, right here, it said, and the bones, they all told time of fit, the bones come together, each individual come together. See, our nation, we gathering back together, migrating together. See, right here, it said, attach each other as they used to be. And then as I watched, the muscles and the flesh formed over the bones, and the skin covered them, but the bodies had no breath. See, you got to have this breath, this ruach of Yah. That's the life. To guide you, to lead you, to cause you to function. And then He told me to call to the wind and say, Yah Barah say, come from the four winds, O spirit. See? And breathe up upon these slain bodies. See, it's really talking about spiritually. And that they may live again. You see that? So I spoke to the winds, and he commanded me. And the body began breathing. See, coming to life with the knowledge of Yah. And they lived and stood up a very great arm. You see that? And then he told me what the vision meant. See that? Now he telling him what the vision meant. See? These bones, he said, represent. See, it's a representation of all the people of Yashael Yah. Now they're talking to the 12 tribes, not just the northern tribe, but all the 12 tribes. And they say, we have, see, and if they say, that means you saying something, you're alive. See, that's what we saying now. We say now, because we're alive. He was talking about the spirit. So right here, and they say, we have become a heap of dried out bones. All hope is gone. I even said that before about myself, because I was having a hard time in captivity. I didn't know I was in captivity at the time. I didn't know, okay, hey, we get mistreated. Before I knew my nationality and all that, I was just, we were just getting that bad end of the stick. And I'm feeling, hard to find jobs, stuff. You get a job, and you go through all these things, and it was hard on me. And sometimes I wanted to give up. But it was not but the Ruach of Yah. I didn't know that at the time. Kept me. So right here, it's right here, it say, and they say we have become a heap of dried out bones. All hope, see, all expectation is gone. But tell them, Yah Barah say, my people, I will open your graves of exile. You see that? And cause you to rise again and return to the land of Yashael Yah. You see that? And then at last, oh my people, you will know that I am Yah. See, when we return, you're gonna know that it's Yah. But he said, I'm a cause. See, the cause and the fact, brothers and sisters, he's sending you his sign of salvation. It's time. Rise up and take hold of this knowledge of Yah. And know your captivity is over, because the sign, the breach maker, who breaks you out of captivity by the knowledge, the wisdom of Yah, the Ruach, is the knowledge of Yah. That's what he was showing. He said the meaning. He was showing Ezekiel for a latter time of our time. We are the ones who are going to be released. And he give your sign, brothers and sisters. You see, he said, when all these things done and you obey all these things and do it, you're going to know it was Yah. You ain't going to know all these things about Yah until you do them. We got to do them. We got to be the doers of the works of Yah, the words of Yah. Not just hearers, but doers. Brothers and sisters, it's right here. And I give it to you, the words of Yah, the living words of Yah, that be kept from you, brothers and sisters. It's right here. Let me get my place again. It's so important. See right here, it said 14, and I will put my spirit, see, saying it again, into you, and you shall live and return home to your own land. And then you will know that I am Yah. See that he said that again? Have done just what I promised. See? Again, the message from Yah came to me saying, then say, take a stick, putting these two sticks together, and they're going to become one in the hand, brothers and sisters. See? All that was a representation, excuse me, family. So take these minds on the hot. I cover that. Study these things out. I just want to read from the other translation real quick. I'm going to end this video off and do a part 2 because it's so important right here with chapter 3 of Hosea and verse 5. Right here. See right here, brothers, this is so important. Say, after the children of Yashael Yah shall return and seek Yah They're Bara. They got Elohim, but it's Bara, the creator. And Dawid, their king. So they got Dawid, but it's actually his son. I read that to you. See, they king. And feared Yah and his righteousness in the latter days. See, in the latter days, see how they got right here? And Dawid, right here, 5. Here. And after they will return to Yah, their Bara, and to the Masiyah, their king. See right here, and right here they got a reference. See right here, I'm gonna take you to the reference. Right, they got literally, they got to Dawid, their king. Christ was the greater Dawid. See the falsehood they put right. See, that's why you got to see that. You got to know that the translators and different books add different things, dear brothers and sisters, to cause you to believe this or that. But it took the ruach of Yah. When you put all these scriptures together, you'll see the Father told you the name, Dawid's son, the branch of Dawid. Yah said that, the breach maker. Gonna be in captivity to call you. You got to see this, brothers, because about 3 or 4 times you see in the scripture they mention Dawid as the one, but Dawid, the Father said he promised night or day, sun or moon, that there always is, unless these seats, there won't be a son of Dawid on the throne. Look at outside right now, as you see this video, sun and moon, day and night, it's still you here, and the sons of Dawid will reign on the throne of Yah again. With that I say, Todah Yah.